So I'm making this video because Fortnite Save the World went free a couple of weeks ago, and a bunch of new players are starting to play, and I decided to make a tier list from someone who's been playing the game for a long time and knows what he's talking about on what's the best traps to use. Traps in Save the World are like top 3 most important things you need to know, but most important, basically, even better than your weapons and the heroes you use and everything else everybody wants you to pay attention to. Traps are more important, so I'm gonna be ranking them from S to Flame Grill. Ignore this one, the defender spawner thingy doesn't exist anymore, so we are not gonna rank it. First, the NTR trap, straight S tier. You need to use it in your shield defenses and your normal missions, especially in higher zones. It defends against some type of husk that use projectiles to do damage to the thing you need to protect, either your storm or shield defense or your retrieve the data mission or whatever. And it also defends, most people don't know this, but it defends against propanes and husks that throw propanes, so it's really fucking important to use anti-air traps. Wall, this thingy goes to B tier. It's okay-ish trap, but you need to use it correctly. You have to put one at a wall and have put another wall 2 blocks, 2 tiles to their right or to their left, so they can bounce off each other, and put traps on both sides to bounce off each other and do more hits. It's a good trap, but not the greatest, but you should use it. The campfire is a D tier. 8 heals you, but there's the healing pad that is way better, so ignore this one. Now the tire dropper, S tier. You can place it either 2 or 3 tiles up from where you wanna deal damage. 3 is the ideal height, so it bounces more times and do more damage. And where you place it, it can really get hit by most husk, so it doesn't can be destroyed, so it can keep being used, and it's good for stalling builds. You can stall for long, and it is directional, so you have to place it in the opposite direction that you want them to go. So if you face one direction and the tires hit them, they're gonna fall on the other direction, so you have to be careful where you place them. The ceiling sub trap, A, is like the previous one. You have to place it again. You can place it higher, like 3 tiles, but it doesn't make that much difference. It's good for damage, does more damage, but nothing crazy, does damage. The gas trap, it's a B tier, does a lot of damage. It's a ceiling trap, nothing crazy, but you should use it if you wanna make a killing tunnel or a killing chamber or whatever you want, instead of a stalling one. The zapper, C tier, is like the gas trap, but it's worse. Just stuns them a bit and does less damage, so ignore it. The flame grill goes to the flame grill, really bad trap. It's probably the worst floor trap to use. It doesn't slow them down, it just does fire damage. On the opposite side though, it's the freeze trap. It's either A or S tier. I'm not sure. I'm more leaning towards S tier because it's one of my favorite traps. It freezes the opponent, so it stalls them, and it does a bit of damage, but while the husks are frozen, they take, I think, 25% more damage. So they're more vulnerable to damage while they're frozen, and it's good stall. It's a good stall trap. So I would highly recommend using freeze traps. The floor launcher is a D tier. It's a good trap to use in like the pit tunnels, if you know what that is, where you trap husks in a hole on missions, or throw them into lava on the Twine Peaks Storm Shield defense. It's good if you know how to use this trap, but in most places it's useless. The healing pad A tier trap, especially in MSK, in the Mythic Storm King, where you get damaged a lot and you need to heal up. Really good healing pad. It's not a trap, it's a trap theoretically, but it just heals you, doesn't do anything to the husks, but it's really good. You should have them, especially in the Mythic Storm King. The diagonal like jumping pad are D tier. It helps you move around, but nothing crazy. And there are other methods of transportation, so it's going D tier. So does the one that throws you up. They're basically useless traps, both of them. Doesn't even do damage. The normal trap that's also in BR is a C tier. It does damage, but has nothing crazy about it. I wouldn't recommend using it as a floor trap, but it's not as bad as the other ones, as the flame grill. The sound thingy one is either a C or a B. I'm gonna put it at B because it makes the husk dance, so the trap stops them from moving forward and doing anything for a few seconds. It's a good for stalling, so the other traps can kill them. Can even stop smashers if they're not in their like running form. Next up we have the tar pit, S tier. You need to use it at the outside of your what you need to defend, at the very start of your defense, cause it stops smashers completely in their step, so it doesn't break so they won't break your walls down and allow the other husks to do damage to what you are defending. It's the best trap to stop the smashers, and it stops everything completely in their tracks and allows every other trap to kill them or until you go and kill them. Really good fucking trap. I would recommend using it completely. This trap is a C tier. Does damage, nothing special. Wouldn't recommend that much. The wall dynamo, B tier, maybe even A tier. B tier. I wanna put this one over. I think I underrated it. The wall dynamo though, it's a B tier. Does good amount of damage. Doesn't stall. It can also be used in an edited wall. So you can edit it and put an edited wall in front of the zombies, so they pathfind to it and do extra damage before they destroy it. Going to the objective, it's an okay-ish wall trap. The floor pusher thingy, it's better than the wall pusher is better than the floor pusher. It can be used to throw back the husk so the traps can do extra damage if you are defending an objective, If you put it at the end and you push it so it gets extra damage, or you push them into the lava or into a pit or whatever, but it's very situational. You shouldn't use them as much. The wall spikes, either C or D, I'll put it at C, does damage. It's like wall dynamo where you can use unedited walls, but it's nothing crazy. The floor spikes are a B tier, better than the flame grill, of course. It does a small amount of damage, but it's good to stall. It makes them slower. It pricks their feet and makes them slower, take a bit of damage, and allows your other traps to kill the husks. This one is a D tier. Nothing much I can say about it. I don't even know really what it does. Haven't used it that much. I don't even know if it's really a trap or like anything. The wall lights are a B tier. It stuns the husk. I don't know if it does damage, but I'm pretty sure it blinds them so they stop in their step for a few seconds, allowing the other traps to kill them easier. The hoverboard trap is a D tier as well. It's not a trap really. It's a boost for your hoverboard to make it go fast really quickly. And that is all. This is opinion wise. You can use whatever you want, but in my opinion you should always use NTR traps, as many as you can. And you can't go wrong with them, on top of your other traps of course, and on the right spot. Ceiling traps really high, 3 tolls up, and in the correct direction. Watch a YouTube tutorial if you need. And tar pits at the start, close to your objective, and either floor, either freeze trap, or the pricky ones on the floor. The cannon ones, remember 2 tiles away one from the other so they bounce off each other. Ceiling traps, maybe if you have them. This does damage. The gas, so does the wall dynamo. These 2 stun. The other ones try avoiding. This one heals. And that's everything, I think. Write in the comments if you think I'm wrong, and tell me how your tunnels go. I'll see you all on the next one.